The Kolovrat, an interesting symbol of Slavs, one that's comparatively as symbolic as the Taoist yin-yang symbol of the Chinese. A symbol that's been used for good and bad, but what are its origins, and should we consider it an old symbol, or is it an artificial one, created by those who seek something out of it? The Kolovrat is an Indo-European symbol that is similar to the others of its kind, which is why it is considered a type of swastika. To clarify, the swastika is not really only referred to the symbol that was used by the Nazis, but rather those who were used by other Indo-European peoples, like Indo-Aryans, and in this case Slavs. The symbol has 8 legs that stretch in a clockwise position, symbolizing the sun and the rotation of the world. It can be also seen as the symbol of Yarilo, who's god of fertility, and the sun in Slavic folklore. In the modern times, it has been used as a symbol of Slavic heritage, culture, and identity more so than ever. However, it has its own notable twists and turns when it comes to that. The symbol that we now call the Kolovrat has appeared in several European cultures throughout the past 3 millennia, but very sporadically. Logically, one would expect the highest amounts of these symbols, which are connected with Slavic culture, but the archaeological finds, or the lack thereof, do not support this claim. Unlike the four-armed swastikas, Kolovrats are almost non-existent, and can be only found on the bottom of ceramics from the Czech Republic and Poland. 8-armed symbols similar to it are still used nowadays during traditional Easter egg decorations, specifically during painting. Whirling multi-armed motifs can be also found carved on wooden tools used for laundering and knocking fabric during the 20th century. It is important to note that the Kolovrat and other whirling motifs are quite common in Orthodox iconography, thus failing at the current assumption that they carry a reference to ancient paganism. In conclusion, the symbol itself is a new invention that has been used by extremist groups and other such similar organizations, not knowing its true origins. The fact of the matter is that before the 19th century, there were no such symbols like it, both in design and name, that can conclude an older historical usage. That being said, it is nothing more than a modified Indo-European swastika that has been overused to the point of misinterpretation. In all cases, the Kolovrat is an interesting symbol with a unique history, however very disputed.